Another story developing now. A seventh person is arrested in a violent home invasion in Winnetka.
And one of them turned out to be a Chicago rapper. We're checking back in with Say Kwan, who is live at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse with more on this. Say?
Hey, good morning, guys. So 6 men, all between the ages of 22 and 30, have now been indicted on charges of conspiracy to commit robbery and kidnapping. A seventh man, as you mentioned, was also just arrested yesterday, and prosecutors are saying a criminal complaint is expected to be filed for his alleged role in that home invasion as well. According to this indictment, guys, one of the suspects posed as a food delivery driver to get someone who was inside their home to open up the front door. That is when investigators say the other men, who were armed with loaded guns, forced their way in. The victim was held at gunpoint for about an hour, physically restrained, while the suspects demanded access to a safe, a computer, and even cryptocurrency accounts.
Man, that's crazy because I heard of this and I was thinking, who the hell would do something so bold? I remember this. I seen this on the news maybe like a month or two ago. And basically, they run the doorbell. They was delivering food. And the sad thing about this whole situation is that these people had just moved into this house. They just moved in not too long ago. I don't know what the connection is to Lil Zay, as far as him knowing them or however that go, but that's crazy. These rap dudes be talking about how rich they is and how much money they got and what they can do, but then their names be coming up and stuff like this, which is crazy. Cause how do you, if I had over 100,000, shit, 10,000, or the grand or the ability just to be alive and be free, I'm not doing no shit like that, bro. I ain't even trying to be associated with nothing like that. Why would you want to be a part of this, man? You supposed to be a millionaire. You got hit songs out here. You got royalty checks rolling in. Even if my people doing shit like this, hey, look, bro, don't associate me with that. I ain't trying to fuck around with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's different if a motherfucker harm. My bad, I told myself I'm gonna stop cursing. But it's different if somebody harm one of your loved ones or something like that. Now, that's totally different. Because now I got this bread and Lil Durky, I'll put that shit on your head. I ain't gonna lie if it's gonna be like that, but some crackhead ass shit like this, man. What is Zay doing, matter of fact? What is he even doing being associated with this? This is straight nonsense. This is straight YN crackhead business right here, but let's keep watching.
Shortly after, authorities say the group took off, then met up with other alleged co-conspirators to split up their shares. Now, as you mentioned, we have learned one of the people charged is Isaiah Dukes, who some people may know as Chicago rapper Lil Zay Osama, who now lives in Los Angeles. Fox Chicago has actually interviewed him, and this was last November, after offering to help out a local mom and her young son after they were brutally attacked by a group of kids in Chicago. So far, all 6 men have pleaded not guilty. They will remain in custody pending trial. The 7th person arrested is also expected to face federal charges pretty soon here. Now, if convicted, the alleged suspects could face decades in prison, including possible life sentences for kidnapping charges. Guys?
I know this is a lot of information, but do we know how police found these suspects?
Well, the interesting thing is, heard from the U.S. Attorney's Office, and they say that this very much moved pretty quickly here. They were actually able to secure arrest warrants within 12 days of that home invasion. And is out in Winnetka last month to cover this home invasion, guys. And I remember hearing directly from local police there that these men were masked. So even after those were obtained, they while they were working to identify everyone, we do know this was definitely not like a one-man job, right? We know multiple agencies were a part of tracking down this group, like the FBI, but also, of course, several police departments in the area, including Winnetka, Chicago, Glencoe, Northbrook, and Orland Park. Guys, I'll toss things back to you.
Say, thank you for your report. Another story.
Yeah, man, there's no way that you can beat these people. To think that you can do a stunt like this and actually get away with it is insane to me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's insane. These people can catch who they want to catch. If they really want to turn up the fire on you and really show their skills, they gonna catch you, fool. Ain't nothing worth it unless somebody harming one of your people or really something personal like that. There's nothing in this world that's worth even trying to pull a stunt like this because you gonna get caught, bro. And that's one thing for sure. You definitely gonna get caught. These people got camera systems everywhere. They got all type of shit, man. If y'all think that those citizen apps and those spot shotters and cameras and all that stuff don't work, even though they ain't got a contract with the city of Chicago, they work. You can best fucking believe that. it's nothing you can do to get away from technology, man. So I just advise y'all to do better, man. I done went through the street stuff and the grace of God, and it's a brag on, but it's like, man, it's not worth it. This shit changing up. Go get you a degree, go get you a certificate, go get you a skill or something. Find you a cow and milk it until you can't milk it no more, because this shit is stupid, bro. Now they facing life. The man was just having his way. I ain't gonna lie. Even though when he first got out, the whole look Lamborghini robbery thing with the cameraman that happened, but it's still like, okay, chance. But even before that, the stuff with Lil Deuce and with the watches and that whole situation when they supposedly got in that high speed chase out and they got away with some choppers and a stolen kid, all type of shit like this. On the news, they been catching blessings, bro. And one thing that I know for sure is that you only gonna get so many blessings. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm a witness of this. You only gonna get so many blessings when they come to God. He only gonna try to warn you or help you a couple times, and after that, you're done. And I done seen this shit, bro. It's worst feeling in life. Like, you literally done. And most of us gotta get our act together before we get that big adios, because when you get that big adios, oh yes, everybody gonna change on you. Shit not gonna be worth it, bro. You can be the man out here in these streets. Everybody gonna change on you, bro. Your girl, your homies, family members. You know what I'm saying? You gonna really go through the motions, and I don't wish that shit on nobody. But these are the decisions that we make, so these are the consequences we gotta take. And yeah, man. Soon. See you soon. And if you made it this far in my video, man, I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit it.